Well, hey guys, welcome back. That is the subject of this video. So I made like no progress on this thing for several months. It's just been sitting there. Actually, I don't know, I got burnt out on it. Just had to stop for a little while. So I started on a NASCAR kit to get burnt out on. To stop for it a while. To build a 1/32 scale Model T, and then a 1/24 scale the red Alfa Romeo, yeah, and then the engine with the stand and all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, so too many irons in the fire. I just wanted to quickly, before this video starts, I think I actually said the date when I start on this video that you're about to see, like February the 24th. What is it? Today is the 2nd of May. Man. Yeah, so anyway, going to let you see the video from way back, because I kind of need to wrap this video up so I can like get started back on it, and I'll talk a little bit here at the end of this video. So enjoy this quick update, and then I'll fill you in on everything else. All right, stand by. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Recording of this video is February the 24th, probably about 7:30 p.m. Progress on the Cyclone, right there, Cyclone 67 Mercury Cyclone Comet GT. So I have the body now painted, and it turned out really nice. Sanded those fish eyes out. Gave it it's got about 2 coats. It's got like a tack coat, then it's got a second coat that I put on it, and it won't focus. You know, what else is new? But yeah, so body looks great, hood looks great. Worked on the chassis today, trying to do a little bit more detail on my chassis work. So I don't know if I overdid it with the primer color, but I've looked at some pictures and did get the differential. Got differential painted. Looks good. I mixed that color up, just different flat colors I had. Got the tank painted. Some things that I just never do. The engine valve covers. Let's see. Come on, valve cover. Anyway, there's the valve covers. They are chrome now. Spaz Sticks chrome. The engine has it's blue, and the manifolds are painted. I have other detail painting I've still got to do to the engine, but it looks nice. The intake is aluminum, so I've got aluminum paint on there. But other than that, that's about all the which that's a pretty good bit of progress. Trying to also with the chassis, I did the overspray look. So after I painted the primer, then I went over with the color of the car and hit the edges of it to make it look like it's got the overspray. So I think it's going to look nice. Got the drive shaft painted a steel color, and yeah, it's going to look nice. I think it's going to turn out to be a really nice looking car. I'm just trying to do a little extra detail on it. So for the body, I now have to bare metal foil all the trim and get all that done. I'll also black wash all the panel lines and get them looking nice and dark and not just body color. There also are a lot of little bitty, probably will never get that to focus, but little bitty badges right there. You see it, Mercury. I should have just sanded that off. Ain't no darn way. How can someone actually try and paint that? There's those, there's these, and yeah, they're gonna be difficult. And it also has the stripe, so I'll put I believe the white stripe will look good on here along the bottom right there. And yeah, nice kit. So I'm gonna get back to work and we'll see where we get. Stand by. Alright, so here is an update. got the body painted. It looks great. I'll have to foil it now, but get all the foil. There's quite a bit of bare metal foil. All the windows, quarter window or vent windows, and door handles, and all those things. As far as the chassis goes, I'm trying to step up a little bit as far as my underside details. I tend to, well, I guess I'd say I tend to just not do any detail under the bottoms, because it's like, you know, what's the point? They just sit there. But some shows, they actually pick your cars up and look at them. So with this one, I've been looking at quite a few pictures of this car, or Fairlanes and Cyclones under the bottom, and tried to paint it with that primer. I tried my best to do a better job on the exhaust. That's Alclad or AK steel, or maybe Alclad burnt iron. I don't remember, but anyway, I painted the exhaust pipes with one of those colors. It's a darker color. I'm still going to highlight the exhaust clamps that are in it. I'm telling you guys, this is just the nicest model kit. So the mufflers, I sprayed them with I think Alclad aluminum. I mean, I don't know. It's aluminum color, although I know they're not aluminum, but you know, just one of a lighter color on the exhaust. I taped off the tank and got it painted steel. And the rear diff, all this is just sitting here, that nothing's glued in place. I'm just doing it for reference. But the rear diff, I painted the third member, or the chunk. Try to get it close to what they would look like, you know, when they're new. Got that. Gloss painted the rear diff. Instead of flat, I painted the springs. I think they're also steel. I did the overspray. I think I already mentioned this on the first segment, but I made the overspray marks with the same color as the car, so when I get the body mated down to the chassis, it will look like it's got that overspray. And I tried to work it down into the fender weld there in the front. I detailed some of the front suspension or steering components, but it's looking nice. Now I want to work on my seats, and on the seats, I'm pretty sure they would have a chrome, that lip around the back side of the seat. I think that would be chrome. So I think I'm going to foil that and tone down the gloss too. They're a little too glossy, but it's turning out. It's going to be a nice. It's going to be a nice build, and I wanted to take my time on this one. I got the. I don't know. I may have showed you already. I forget, because this is the next day from my last segment. But I've got one coat of orange on my oil filter, and it has to have another coat. It didn't want to take the first coat, so I got my exhaust manifolds painted up. Those were already glued on. I find it easier to keep them glued and paint them separately than to try to put them on and make a gluey mess. The transmission is looks pretty neat. I got it painted with some of those metal colors. A little bit more black washing. The black washing soaks into this stuff as if it were a sponge. So I'm going to black wash it some more to get a little more color. I've got the wheels in the incubator. Let me show you. I got them incubating. I'm going to use the stock wheels, but I black washed them. They're looking really nice. So those are going to look great. The chrome on them are really nice too. I am going to dechrome the breather. Where did it go? And the breather's a little, seems like it's a little out of scale, but it's so small. But that's the only thing I have a complaint about. But I think I may dechrome the breather. I may not. I don't know. But I'll definitely paint the breather portion of it and black wash it and decal it. I think there are decals for the breather. But it's turning out really nice. So I might do a little bit more, another segment or so, and then we'll end this video. But I just want to show you, I'm really proud of this. I think it looks great. I want to, again, I'm not going to put brake lines and all that stuff in it, but I did want to try and paint it to to where it looks real. So, alright, let me get a little more done and be right back. Alright, so you see the updates, right? So, after that, I decided that I did not like how the paint was still looking. Even though it was like second paint job, I sanded it, recoated it, had some fish eyes in it. I didn't like it. Still didn't like it. So I couldn't get my panel lines to be dark enough. I tried to darken them up with the panel line highlighter. It's too dark. Now, I got some gray now, but I didn't at the time. It was just too dark. So I said, you know what? I'm going to strip this sucker again. So I stripped that body down again with the Skill Coats. Where's my bottles? They're outside. Anyway, I got this awesome stripper that I used, that I got from my friend Billy Bear. Anyway, stripped it down, repainted it again, but I used black primer this time. I thought, you know, well, maybe I'll paint the car black and then cover it with this, and it will, you know, at least the panel lines will be dark. They are. It worked out pretty good. I don't know if that was, I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on right now, so I can't tell if that's clear or not. But anyway, whatever. So the panel lines look good. Naturally just dark. But it took like twice as much paint to cover over that. I'm like, you are not thinking this stuff through, Matthew. So I took like twice as much paint, so it's got a little heavy in some spots. But anyway, I have to start back on this thing. So anyway, it's a new paint job, not the same paint job that you saw in that video. In this video, this is a total different paint job. Actually, I did a little bit of wet sanding already, so the paint had a few little pieces of trash in it. I didn't want to put any more paint on it. So what I'm going to do is I went ahead and did some light wet sanding. I'm going to foil it, and then I'm just going to clear coat over everything, and that way it's already wet sanded. And I like the foil can sometimes maybe come off easy. Shoot some clear over top of it, so hold it in place kind of like a shell. But yeah, sorry for the delay on the Mercury, but it's coming back. It's coming back. It's gonna look good. I want to try to get it. I'm hoping to go to the Simpsonville, South Carolina show May the 20th. I don't know. I was going to try, but I don't know if I'll make it or not. But that was my intent. Maybe get out here and get back on it. See if I can get it together. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to the show, but I think I'm going to try to. So if you were maybe planning on going, that'd be great to get to see you guys. But anyway, that's the update. The final update, May the 2nd. Started out February the 24th, I think it was. And now May the 2nd. So anyway, way too long. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate you. You're great. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to check out Hobby Nut Models. Don't forget to check out the Spring Store, the Facebook group, and the Patreon group. I appreciate everyone that participates in all those things. I really do. And yeah, so hopefully very soon you'll see this old girl with some chrome on her and an engine under the hood and all that stuff, and all the parts that were nicely on the pegboard, they're all just scattered everywhere. So I got to get back over here and get it all cleaned out. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Take care. Bye.